and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So today this video is going to be a get to know me video. It's kind of the get to know me tag Q&A sort of thing. I got the inspiration for this video from Busse. I will link her channel down below, as well as the link to the video that she did on her channel about getting to know her and kind of the Q&A questions that she had there. So I did take a few questions from her get to know me tag and I added a few of my own in, and I thought, what better video to do since I did just start out on my channel and I want you guys to get to know me and feel like y'all can connect with me on some sort of level. So that is what we're gonna do today. We're definitely super cozy. I'm wearing a hoodie and leggings, and it's quarantine still. It's gloomy in Arizona, so I do apologize. The lighting is kind of bad. I have my ring light up, but it's really gloomy today. It rained this morning, so we're going cozy. Without further ado, let's jump into this video. So I do have all of the questions on my phone, so if I look down, I apologize, but let us get started. All right, so the first question is, what is your name? So my name is Miranda Brown. Okay. What is your middle name? My middle name is Nicole, hence my channel name, Miranda Nicole. I don't really like my last name. It's very basic. It's literally a color, so I go by my first and middle name. Where are you from? I am from Connecticut. I am born and raised East Coast. I'm not a big fan of the East Coast, but I do love it because my family is out there. Where do you live? I currently live in Arizona, and I plan to spend the rest of my life here. Absolutely love Arizona. Have no regrets about moving here on my own 4 years ago. It's been a dream. What do you do for a living? Well, I'm currently a student. I am a senior at Arizona State University, and that is my profession at the moment. I am a full-time student, but I do also work part-time as a leasing agent. My favorite color is pink. Clearly, my nails are pink, my sweatshirt's pink, but I would also have to say lavender. What is your star sign? I am a Cancer. My birthday is July 1st, so I am a Cancer baby. I'm not very into zodiac, astrology sort of things, so all I know is I'm a Cancer. What is your favorite food? I'd have to go for snacking, French fries. Without a doubt, I can eat French fries every single day of my life. Favorite drink? Tequila. No questions. My favorite holiday would have to be, I think, Christmas. I just love the positive vibes surrounding Christmas, and it's a time to give back. Everyone is just always so happy around Christmas. I get to spend time with my family. It's just so fun. I've always loved Christmas. I love putting up the tree and decorating and getting in the holiday spirit, so Christmas. Favorite sport? Football. I love football. Are you competitive? Yes, I am very competitive. I think that comes from being a competitive cheerleader for 12 years of my life. And then I did also do like high school cheer as well. Being a cheerleader, you are extremely competitive. So yes, I am very competitive. Describe yourself in a single sentence. That one's hard. I am friendly, kind, and genuine. There you go. What are some of your bad habits? Definitely checking my phone first thing in the morning and staying on it right up until I go to bed. I don't eat the best, so I don't have the best eating habits, and I stress myself out beyond belief, so that is definitely a bad habit I have to get over. There's no reason. What are your favorite things about yourself? I'd have to say my hair, and here's why. Everyone loves my hair color for some reason. I am naturally strawberry blonde, and I guess that is a super rare hair color, and I guess a lot of people go to the salons asking for that color, and for the longest time I hated it. Now I love it. You can see it's more strawberry blonde than blonde, and you know, I love it. It's super thick. It's so healthy, and I just love my hair. Everyone in my family has thin hair, so I have to go with my hair because it's super thick. I also like my eyes. I think they're a very unique color. They're like green with a little bit of blue and hazel, and they do change colors. So, fun fact. What is on the top of your bucket list? I want to travel Europe. End of story. What is your biggest accomplishment? So, I would have to say my biggest accomplishment to date is, it's kind of a long story. So, I first started out in college as a biological sciences major with a concentration in biomed. I had no idea the concentration ever existed until I found I was failing school, basically, and I either had the option to change my major or drop out. So I switched my major, and I'm very, very happy with my current path. I am a community health major and am going to nursing school in January, but I wound up wanting to work with people, and I want to take care of people, and definitely nursing was the route to go. So I switched my major literally at the start of junior year. So I had gone 2 years suffering through this horrid major, and I was miserable. And so I switched my major at the beginning of junior year, and my estimated graduation date was December of 2022. So that is 2.5 years past where I was supposed to graduate, because I should be graduating on this week, actually, I think, but I am not. And my greatest accomplishment was that I busted my butt. I improved my grades tremendously, and I will only be graduating a semester late instead of 2.5 years. Moral of the story, work hard for what you want. Who is your role model? My mother. No doubt about it, my mother is my role model. She's just such a wonderful person. She is just has such a positive outlook on life, and she was a single mom, so she always taught me just, to persevere through any sort of adversity, anything like that. So she is my role model. She is a wonderful, wonderful human being, and I just want to be like her when I'm a mom, so my mom. Which of your parents are you most like? My mother. I get this all the time that my mom and I could be twins if she was not my mom. So everyone asks if that's my sister. No, it's my mom. We look almost identical, and we have the same personality and mannerisms. Like, it is insane. If you see my mom and I together, it's like, holy crap, they're twins. Which of your parents are you closest to? My mom. She is my best friend. What is the last book you read? I think the last book I read, Twilight. I am binging the Twilight movies and books at the moment because Stephenie Meyer is coming out with a new book. So exciting. What is your favorite quote? I gotta dig for this one, so give me a second. So one of my favorite quotes, sorry, it took a minute, it was on Pinterest somewhere, is, "This is my home, you see, so no longer will I let it be a place of shame or a vessel of insecurity. It will be my chapel of forgiveness and a palace of respect," by Becca Lee. I just love that quote because it's definitely about overcoming insecurities and just self-hate and self-doubt and just becoming who you are as a person and overcoming all of that and just looking at yourself as a wonderful human being no matter what flaws that you have. Absolutely love that quote. One of my favorites. Who has left the most impact on your life? I would say my friend Taylor, and here's why. She is such a positive person, and just everyone around her is just always in a good mood. She just tries to make everybody happy, and she's just such a fun, loving person, and she's one of my favorite people ever. I've known her since my freshman year in college, and just her outlook on life is just so wonderful, and she just makes me want to be a better person, be more kind and more thoughtful with others. So Taylor has made the biggest impact on my life. What piece of technology can you not live without? My cell phone. And it's basic, but I can't live without my cell phone. I do live cross country from my family, so I'm always on it talking to them. I use it for work, I use it for school, so yeah, I cannot live without my phone. How many relationships have you been in? I have been in one serious relationship. I'm not going to go into detail about that. If you could give your younger self any advice, what would it be? Be true to yourself and do not conform to what people want you to be. One thing you know now that you wish you had known as a kid. College is not all sunshine and rainbows. It is the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life, but it will be worth it. Tea or coffee? Definitely tea. I am not a coffee drinker. Coffee just makes me bounce off the walls. I like tea. How tall are you? I don't know if I'm 5'3" or 5'4", but I think I'm in between, one of the two. Cats or dogs? Dogs. I do have my own dog, and she is the sweetest little thing in the world. So I do love cats as well, but I am more in favor of dogs. Funniest moment throughout school? There's a few. we're gonna skip that one. They're not appropriate. What is your current favorite podcast? We Bought a House, Claudia and Phineas. Amazing. Are you in? Have you gone to college? I am currently in college. What was your worst subject in high school? I didn't have any. I know that's kind of like braggy-ish, but I was a straight A student all through high school, so I did not have a worst subject, but the one I struggled the most with was Spanish. Okay, what is your favorite animal? I do love elephants, and I don't know why. I think they're beautiful. So elephants are my favorite animal, always have been. What sports do you play, have you played? So I was a cheerleader through my entire life up until college. So I have only been a cheerleader, so cheerleading. What is your favorite book? I don't have one. I read a lot of books, and I love all the ones I've read. I've never hated any of them. But if I had to pick at this moment, one of my favorites would have to be The Paris Wife. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Oh, Keaton Milburn, Claudia Slutsky, Lauren Elizabeth, Sarah's Day. I love her and her entire family. And then I just gotta go Jeffree Star as the last one. I think he is so authentic, and he doesn't give a single anything about anything or anyone. So I just love how honest he is about everything, and I actually do really love his videos. So those are some of my favorites. What is your favorite movie? I am not a big movie watcher. I actually watch TV shows more than movies, but A Star is Born with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. Such a sad movie, but it is wonderful. Are you single or taken? I am single and have been for a year and a half, but I am actively looking. So, hit me up, boys. How many pictures do you have in your camera roll? More than I should. 13,699. I really need to go through that and declutter them, but there's just so many memories in there I don't want to part with. What is your favorite season? I love the fall. Arizona doesn't really get many seasons, but just the fall aesthetic and just everything about fall, I love it. I decorate my apartment for fall every single year. So, fall. Also, they have the best smelling candle scents. That's the tea. Do you have any siblings? Yes. I have 2 step siblings and 2 half siblings, and I love them dearly. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters, so 4 siblings. How would you describe your fashion sense? Comfy and casual. I really don't go for look. I definitely go more for comfort. It's hot in Arizona, so you know, if you just want to wear like athleisure all the time, go for it. That's typically what I go for. I sometimes will dress it up with like hoops and like a nice necklace and jewelry if I'm going to dress more casual, but definitely comfy casual is my vibe. What are some of your favorite TV shows? I can talk about this for days. Okay, let's get ready. I have so many favorite TV shows. Okay, so a few of them are super, super basic. So Friends, The Office, and Parks and Rec. Everyone has heard of those 3. I personally, Friends is my favorite out of the 3. I am still bumming that it was taken off Netflix because my mom and I used to watch Friends when I was a kid together, and I just think the show is timeless. Like, it's still funny to this day, 20 years later. So I love it for background noise. If I'm cleaning the house, I'll sit down and watch it for hours. Friends is my top. I absolutely love it. I am still bummed that it was taken off Netflix. I also love Criminal Minds and Law & Order SVU. I love the crime sort of shows. I think they're very interesting. I love cases. I've always loved all of that kind of stuff about crime. I'm very, very intrigued by it. So I definitely love those 2 as well. And then if we're gonna go just in general, I love New Girl, Grey's Anatomy, Gossip Girl. So there you go. What is your coffee order? I don't drink coffee, so I don't have one. But if I'm gonna go to Starbucks, it is a venti pink drink, so there you go. Okay, got a few more questions. Let's get into them. What relative was important to you growing up and why? I'd have to say my grandfather on my mom's side. I was so close with him. He used to watch me all the time as a baby when my mom was working. And he was just such a fun person, and I still have so many memories about him. He unfortunately passed when I was, I think, 7, or 7 or 9 between then. But I love him so much, and I miss him, but he definitely was the most important relative to me growing up. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? Jack. No doubt about it. That's my mom's favorite male name. What is your biggest fear? Clowns. Back like 4 years ago when clowns were running wild killing people, I was terrified. What is the most important thing in your life? I would have to say my dog. She taught me so much about myself, and she helped me overcome a lot of personal things I was going through at the time when I adopted her. So she's definitely the most important thing in my life. She makes me so happy, and it's just a joy coming home to her every day. Who is your favorite celebrity? Kylie Jenner. No doubt about it. I love her. I think she's awesome. Let's see. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? Mint chocolate chip. Absolutely amazing. It's superior to all other ice cream flavors. What is your favorite time of day? Morning. I am definitely a morning person. I am the most productive in the morning. I love getting up early and just getting everything done, because then you have the rest of your day to do everything. So I do schedule most of my classes, if I have the ability to, in the morning. This past semester, with everything going on, I was online originally, so it didn't really change for me, but I like to get up first thing in the morning, check out all my classes, do any assignments, and then go about my day. What is your favorite type of clothing? Hoodies. Love them. And crew necks too, but sweatshirts. I wear them all the time, even when it's 100 degrees outside. Are you high maintenance? Actually, no. That is a misconception about me. Everyone thinks I am high maintenance. I could really give less of a shit. Oh, my nose is itchy. I'm so sorry. Do you have a tattoo? Yes, I do. And I will show you. I'm going to take off my watch. Let's see. I do have, this is the only tattoo I have, but it is the letter L. It's not focusing, but I'm trying to, there it is. It is the letter L on my wrist, and here's the story. I had a wild hair up my butt one day over the summer, and this past summer actually, and I wanted a tattoo. My mother would not let me get a tattoo, but I said, screw it, I'm 21, I'm gonna do it anyways. So I wanted it obviously to be something meaningful, because I don't really want many more, so I really wanted it to be something that was of importance to me. So I texted my mom and said, can you write the letter L and then send me a picture of it? And she questioned me. She goes, why would I do that? I said, just do it and stop asking questions, because I didn't want to tell her until after it was done. So she did, and long story short, I got the tattoo, and it is the first initial of her name. Her name is Lori. So it is the first initial of her name, and it is in her handwriting. So I always have her with me since I live not with her. So she's always with me all the time. Do you carry a donor card? No, because the license I currently have was the one issued to me when I was 16, and at the time I was too scared to be an organ donor because of a history in my family. But now that I am going into healthcare, I'm renewing my license in about a month, and I will be an organ donor. So yes, kind of, not really. How many rings before you answer the phone? Depends on who is calling. Have you ever been in a beauty pageant? Yes, when I think I was 2 years old. There's a funny story that goes along with that, but I'll save that one for another time. What is the scariest movie you've watched? Orphan. That, crazy. So crazy. Absolutely will never watch it ever again. Nope, 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 nope. What is one guilty pleasure you enjoy? Too much to give up. These babies. It's so much money, and the upkeep is a lot. I will never give up getting my nails done. My mother tells me to all the time. Nope. I can't. It just makes you feel so put together, and it makes me feel happy. Like, so my nail salon just opened up on Friday with by appointment only. So my friends and I went yesterday. Oh my God, I am so happy. happy. I feel so good. I've never been happier. What is the one item you can't leave home without? My phone. What is the one thing you love about living in your neighborhood? Nothing, but all of my best friends live in my apartment building, so we can see each other all the time. Even though one of them did just move, I still consider her living here because she lives about 5 to 10 minutes away. What time do you usually get up in the morning? 7 a.m. I am a morning person. I said that before. What is the last thing you watched on TV? I watched 2 of the Twilight movies yesterday, and I will be finishing the other 3 today. What was the best news you ever received? I was home for spring break this past semester, and my advisor called me and said, your classes have been rearranged. You absolutely can graduate in December. And that was the best news I've ever received because I busted my butt to try and get into nursing school for a spring semester because I wanted to go straight through and just finish up. I didn't want to take a 6-month gap in my education. So that was the best news I've ever received. What was the last thing you bought? I bought food yesterday. That was the last thing I bought. After I got my nails done, I went to Chipotle. What drains your energy? Negative people. We all have it in us to be negative from time to time, but like if you're negative all the fucking time and you have nothing positive to say, I don't want to be around you, you drain me. What is the best part of your job? I work with all of my friends. Do you love your job? Yes, and I am sad that I know I'm leaving my job in December. What are the top 3 qualities that draw you to someone? Personality. Absolute personality is number 1. I don't want to be like conceited, but looks, like if you're just looking at somebody, you're going to notice if someone's attractive or not right away. And that's going to draw you to someone. It is what it is. That's life. And then how they interact with their friends and the people around them tells you a lot about somebody. What did you want to be when you grew up? So this is the last question, and I saved this one for last because I have always wanted to be in healthcare, and look at me go now. I wanted to be a surgeon for the longest time, and then when I realized that you have to actually cut people open, I couldn't do it, so I wanted to be an anesthesiologist, and then biomed was just too fucking hard, so I switched, and then I realized I really wanted to work more closely with patients. I didn't just want to see them once in a while. I wanted to be with them constantly through their entire journey in the hospital. So then I landed on nursing, and I'm going to graduate nursing school, work 2 years in the ICU, go back to school, and become a CRNA, which is a certified registered nurse anesthetist. So I will still be doing anesthesia, but I will be in the nursing field, so I will still be working closely with patients, and I will have 2 different licenses, so I can go back between an RN and a CRNA whenever I want. So I have always wanted to be in healthcare, and that is still my plan to this day. So yeah, I think those are all the questions I'm going to answer today. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about me and got to see more of my personality. I am kind of wild and all over the place, but it can be fun from time to time. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe to my channel and press that little bell so you can get notified every time I upload. I hope everybody is staying safe, happy, and healthy during these crazy, crazy times, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!